silent habits hiding in your daily life habits that seem harmless but quietly drain your happiness. Buddhism doesn't just teach peace, it shows us how we lose it, and more importantly, how to get it back. Lesson 1. Expecting life to go your way blocks peace. Many people suffer because they believe life should happen in a certain way. They create a picture in their mind of how things should be. When reality does not match that picture, they feel pain. This is the habit of expectation. In Buddhism, clinging to expectations is a major source of suffering. We want people to treat us in a certain way. We want success to come quickly. We want comfort without effort. When life doesn't give us what we expect, we grow angry, sad, or bitter. The Buddha taught that life is always changing. It moves like the wind and flows like a river. Nothing stays the same. When we expect life to be a certain way, we are going against the truth of change. We are holding tight to something that cannot stay still. This tight grip creates suffering. We become upset because life moves in its natural way, not in the way we want. Letting go of expectation brings peace. When we accept what is, instead of fighting it, we find freedom. We stop struggling. We begin to live with open hands and a calm heart. This does not mean we stop dreaming or growing. It means we allow life to unfold without anger or fear. A peaceful mind is a mind without expectation. It sees clearly. It flows with life. It finds joy in the present, not in the perfect image created by thought. Buddhism teaches us to observe our thoughts. When we notice the habit of expectation rising, we gently let it go. We come back to the present. We breathe. We soften. Happiness does not grow where expectation lives. It grows where peace is allowed. It grows in the space of acceptance. This is the wisdom of the path. Accept what comes. Let go of how you thought it should be. Then peace becomes possible. Lesson 2. Chasing constant stimulation drowns inner stillness. Chasing stimulation feels exciting, but it drains our energy. It fills the mind with clutter. It distracts us from what really matters. The Buddha taught that true joy comes from within. It comes from a mind that is calm and aware. But a mind that is always busy cannot find this joy. It is too full to feel peace. The habit of stimulation creates restlessness. We become addicted to movement. We fear silence. We avoid being alone with ourselves. But stillness is not empty. It is full of wisdom. It is where insight grows. It is where peace begins. 2. Return to stillness. We must slow down. We must make time for silence. We must turn off the noise. Sit with your breath. Walk slowly. Eat without distraction. Listen deeply. These are small steps, but they change everything. They reconnect us with peace. The Buddha encouraged mindful living. He taught us to bring awareness into each moment. When we live this way, we begin to notice beauty again. We see the sky. We feel the wind. We hear the birds. We become alive. This is the gift of stillness. Happiness does not live in noise. It lives in stillness. The habit of constant stimulation must be broken if we want true peace. We must return to silence. We must find joy in the simple and quiet moments. This is where the heart awakens. Lesson 3. Grudges. Poison. The one who holds them. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to suffer. This ancient saying holds deep truth. In Buddhism, this is called clinging to anger. It is a habit that destroys peace. We think we are hurting others, but we are hurting ourselves. Anger burns inside. It clouds the heart. It poisons the soul. The Buddha taught that forgiveness is the path to freedom. When we carry grudges, we are chained to the past. We are stuck. In pain, we replay the hurt again and again. This keeps our wound open. It keeps us from healing. It blocks our happiness. Grudges feed on ego. They say, I was right. They were wrong. But Buddhism teaches us to let go of ego. It teaches us to see things clearly. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. When we see this, we soften. We stop judging. We start healing. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is strength. It takes courage to let go. It takes wisdom to move forward. When we forgive, we free our heart. We make space for joy. We allow love to return. Grudges are heavy. They weigh down the spirit. Letting go lifts us up. It gives us lightness. It brings back laughter. It opens the door to peace. In Buddhism, this is the way of compassion. We treat others with kindness. We release anger. We choose love. The habit of holding grudges must end. It is a habit that brings only pain. If we want to be happy, we must forgive. We must let go of old wounds. We must open our hearts again. Then peace will enter. Then joy will grow. Lesson 4. Overthinking traps you in illusion. The mind is a powerful tool, but it can also be a trap. When we think too much, we leave the present. We live in our head. We create stories that are not true. This is the habit of overthinking. In Buddhism, this habit is seen as a source of deep suffering. Overthinking creates fear. It imagines problems that don't exist. It repeats old pain. It builds worry about the future. The mind becomes a storm. It moves too fast. It forgets peace. The Buddha taught that peace comes when the mind is still, but overthinking is noise. It blocks silence. This habit can feel helpful. We think we are solving problems, but most of the time we are only feeding fear. We are spinning in circles. We are lost in illusion. Overthinking is like a fog. It hides the truth. It keeps us stuck. The way out is mindfulness. Buddhism teaches us to come back to now. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Hear the sounds. See what is here. When we do this, the storm begins to calm. We return to clarity. We step out of illusion. Thoughts are not facts. They are clouds. Let them pass. Watch them, but do not follow. This is the teaching of awareness. When we watch our mind with care, we begin to understand. We see which thoughts are helpful. We see which ones are not. Happiness lives in the clear sky, not in the storm of thought. We must break the habit of overthinking. We must come back to now. This is the way of peace. This is the path to joy. Lesson 5. Comparison steals your unique journey. Every path is special. Every path is special. But the habit of comparison makes us forget this. We look at others and feel small. We see their success and feel like we are failing. This is the habit of comparing. It blocks happiness. It steals joy. Buddhism teaches that suffering begins when we crave what others have. We want their beauty, their success, their peace. But this wanting is endless. It never satisfies. It creates jealousy. It feeds insecurity. Your path is your own. It cannot be measured by another's journey. The Buddha taught that each being has their own karma, their own lessons, their own truth. When we honor this, we feel peace. We stop racing. We start living. Comparison is a trap. It makes us blind to our gifts. It hides the good in our life. It tells us we are not enough, but you are enough. You are here to walk your path, not someone else's. To break this habit, we must practice gratitude. We must see what is good. We must celebrate our small steps. We must honor our journey. We must bless others without feeling less. In Buddhism, joy is shared. We rejoice in others' happiness. We feel happy for their growth. This is called sympathetic joy. It is a beautiful practice. It opens the heart. It brings peace. Lesson 6. Reacting kills. Awareness life brings challenges. People say things. Situations unfold. The habit of quick reaction makes us lose control. It steals awareness. It replaces wisdom with impulse. In Buddhism, reacting without mindfulness is a source of suffering. The Buddha taught us to pause, to observe, to respond, not react. Reaction comes from ego. It is fast. It is hot. It creates conflict. Awareness is calm. It sees clearly. It chooses wisely. When we react, we are not present. We are lost in emotion. We say things we regret. We act in ways we would not choose with a calm mind. This creates more pain, more confusion. Mindfulness teaches us to watch before we act. Feel the breath. Notice the emotion. Let the wave pass. Then respond. This is the path of peace. This is true strength. Every time we react, we lose power. Every time we pause, we gain freedom. The habit of reaction must be broken. It blocks peace. It destroys relationships. It brings regret to grow in awareness. We must practice. We must slow down. We must learn to breathe. We must learn to listen. These small acts build a peaceful life. They turn pain into wisdom. They turn chaos into clarity. Happiness lives in calm response. It grows in silent strength. Let reaction go. Let awareness grow. This is the Buddhist path. Lesson 7. Ignoring the present leads to an unlived life. The present moment is all we have, but we often miss it. We are lost in thought. We are trapped in the past or the future. This is the habit of ignoring the now. It is a habit that wastes life. In Buddhism, the present is sacred. Life is happening now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but we often sleep through today. We rush, we distract, we wait for something better. But the present is already full. It holds beauty. It holds truth. The Buddha taught that mindfulness is the key to life. It is the art of being here, fully, with open eyes, with an open heart. When we are present, we are alive. We taste, we feel, we connect. Ignoring the present creates regret. We miss what matters. We forget the simple joys, a smile, a breeze, a moment of love. These pass unseen. The habit of ignoring steals them. To return to life, we must return to now. Feel your breath. Feel your steps. Listen deeply. This is mindfulness. It brings us home. It wakes us up.